The modern engine is one of the most intricate components in your vehicle and what keeps it moving. The most common type of engine on the road today is the internal combustion engine. This engine uses small, controlled detonations of fuel to produce the power that propels the vehicle. This video explains the basic operation of the internal combustion engine and why it needs the right lubricant to run smoothly and safely. Every internal combustion engine consists of several main components working together to power the vehicle. At the core of the engine is the cylinder with a moving piston inside. Thousands of times every minute, the cylinder will fill with air. In the case of a direct injection engine, a precise amount of fuel is applied at the precise time. The mixture will compress and ignite when the spark plug is energized by the ignition system. The force of the detonation propels the piston, and this power stroke is converted into rotary motion by the engine's crankshaft. The high-energy rotation of the crankshaft is then harnessed by the transmission to allow controlled driving of the vehicle. Most of the other parts of the engine share a common goal: to precisely control the input of fuel and air so that the mixture ignites at precisely the right time. Smooth and efficient operation of the engine requires that all these different engine parts remain synchronized under different speed and load conditions. That's where the motor oil comes in, to make sure all the engine parts work together properly. So the purpose of the motor oil is to cool, clean, and lubricate your engine to keep it running smoothly. Let's take a closer look and see how this works. A typical vehicle's oil pan holds about 4 to 6 quarts or liters of oil. This is where the motor oil begins its cycle. The engine needs an oil with optimum viscosity properties to be directed to all critical engine parts as quickly and as efficiently as possible. As soon as the car cranks, the oil pump pressurizes the motor oil and propels it on its way. It passes through an oil filter to trap any debris it may have picked up along the way. It surrounds the crankshaft and then proceeds to separate and cushion all the engine parts that need to stay lubricated. Lubricating the main bearing and the underside of the piston provides a primary cooling effect, helping control the extreme heat of gasoline combustion. Together with piston rings, the oil helps to seal the combustion chamber, ensuring maximum transmission of power to the crankshaft and keeping contaminants out of the crankcase. Lubrication is also vital for the camshaft and valve train. They maintain the precise timing needed for top performance. After its job is done, the oil flows back to the oil pan to start its cycle all over again, keeping everything running clean, smooth, and cool. Today's engine designs are evolving to meet the growing demand for fuel economy. Gasoline direct injection, turbocharging, and engine downsizing are just a few of the updates that are becoming increasingly common. These advancements bring new challenges for motor oils: higher operating temperatures, increased need for deposit control, increased oil durability to resist thermal stress, increased wear protection, higher loads, increased need for sludge protection, and more. That's why it's critical to select the right oil for your specific engine. Motor oils are specifically formulated for modern engine designs while remaining compatible with existing models. All motor oils contain base oil with proper viscosity and a high degree of purity, detergents and dispersants for long-term cleanliness, viscosity modifiers to provide proper viscosity across a broad range of operating temperatures, anti-wear agents for hardware durability, and friction modifiers for efficiency, fuel economy, and energy conservation. Motor oils are formulated specifically to cool, clean, and lubricate each engine for optimum performance. Now more than ever before, choosing the correct motor oil is particularly important. The latest engine designs are so finely optimized to be as efficient as possible in terms of fuel combustion and exhaust emissions that the use of the wrong oil may not simply lead to reduced performance through increased wear or deposit formation, but may also result in significant engine damage and costly repairs. So when it's time to choose an oil, make sure you're using the recommended motor oil to help maintain the vehicle lifespan and keep it running smoothly and safely. You'll be glad you did.